Whoa, whoa. Are you ready?
Yeah, what's going on? What's this here?
We're making broccoli cheddar soup, okay? Here's some oil and butter, about a quarter of a stick of butter. Here's a 1.5 onions, the last part of my leeks, and some chopped garlic. Put it in there. Again, it's one of them soup you don't want to caramelize too much because you don't want it to turn out brown. So we gotta let this sweat. That's the word. And here I have a little, I found a bunch of vegetables and some stems of broccoli, and I made a little broth. It's just vegetable broth. And in this particular soup, I got some potatoes in there, just one potato. I cut it up and I brought it to a simmer, and it's gonna be part of my soup because I'm gonna blend the soup anyway. But all these things aren't necessary. I mean, you just use water and you don't need a potato, but I do. I mean, it's just part of my equilibrium, you know. Well, we have some broccoli florets, cheddar cheese, got a little cream for the end. We're letting this go. So there's onions and leeks and garlic in here. I want to catch it right when the onions are cooked, but I don't want to brown them because I don't want this soup to be brown. Let's put a little bit of that sweet sake in there. Let's cover it up and let it simmer. Might need to add a little more water. Here's what I'm seasoning it with. If I put a couple bay leaves in, I want to make sure I pull it out when I think the soup is ready to be blended, okay? I got a little thyme and a little dill. I don't feel like putting basil or oregano in this. And of course there's garlic in that chopped stuff. Let's dump those potatoes in there. Again, I did not salt it. Tastes like soup. Let's put a pepper in it. Let's put cayenne in it. I'll go get the burn mixer. Stems are still a little chewy, but it's definitely getting there. Let's put a little cream in. I just wanted to come to a complete roar, and then I'll take it up and start burning it. Sometimes to complete something, you want it to go back to a complete roar. I mean, that's how I do it. Okay, it's roaring up. Ugh. Here we go, let's see. I like it thicker. Oh, I can thicken it. I'm gonna do it right now. That's the way I like it. Flour wash. Well, I could have put either cornstarch or I like to use flour. Certain soups I'll put a roux in, you know. I wouldn't roux this. A flour wash is just water and flour. See it?
Yep.
But if I didn't put so much water in at the end, I wouldn't have needed to do this. We're gonna put a little more dill in it. I just love doing this. Ever since I was a little kid, me and my cousin Chuck would get Lipton noodle soup, cook it, and add an egg to it or something. Yeah, just gonna make egg drop soup. Let's say I had a restaurant still, and I said, Jeffrey, make this. Jeffrey would have it all, and he'd make it again and again, and he'd have all the same ingredients, the quantities, and all that. Me, I just fool around with it. But this looks good. Maybe I'll add a little more cheddar. This is some real sharp cheddar cheese. There we go. This soup is done. And there it is.